running around. He's actually on the water box at the moment. He is a jack of all trades, but yeah, we're all here to enjoy the weekend. We've got the weather for today. I think we've got the weather for tomorrow as well, fingers crossed.
It's like this, it's going to be like that for the whole series, won't it?
You know, I'm not superstitious when it comes to weather, I must say that. But it's wonderful. It really is. It's a little bit
Pretty sure that was an R35, the modern version of a Nissan Skyline. Amazing vehicles. Mine's got one. You kind of put it on as a coat. They are so comfortable inside. They'll beat the pants out of most supercars. You know, you think of Porsches and Ferraris and what have you, 3-4 times the price. But yeah, wow.
That's a really nice fuel setup on this. Must have cost a heck of a lot of money.
Well, that's probably a track record.
Find something like that on my V8.
Mile an hour wise, but not an ET record. We've seen quicker than that, but mile an hour wise, 128.
You're joking.
128.
Holy Moses.
Yep, 128. Yeah, his ET was there. It was in the 60s. Yeah, an ET in the 60s for no prep is really good. If you go something like Diggle-Dine, which is the back end of Rockingham. Rockingham's drag strip, they run in reverse. They run from the shutdown area towards the start line. If you can run a 6.362 there, you can go rounds, because I don't think the surface is as good. It's just a shutdown area of the drag strip, but I think we're a little bit better than that. But 6 in the mid-60s is a good time. No prep for what we've got here. That's pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you what is nice, the smell of the fuel. Now that really does smell good. I should bottle that and sell it as aftershave.
That is all arranged that we'll be flying. You ain't it. Could you please park your drone now? Thank you.
I can see you. We don't mind drones on the side of the track, we don't want them above the track. Thank
Got that
you.
guy's out there again with his drone. He was up here last month. Got warned about it then. Big block, yeah, he's got that. That different distributor, shouldn't he? Like with the yeah.
You know that whole meeting he never ran any gas?
Really?
He won it without even running nitrous.
Fucking hell!
So what's that going to do with the old squirrel?
He's keeping that reserved, isn't he?
We have Chris Skinner down here in the right-hand lane in the original 126 Chris built this car 40 years ago, having lost out in a garage match race to a Reliant Regal with a Jag Straight 6 in it. He was running a Cortina with a Rover V8 in it at the time, and he thought, I'm going to build a silly small car with a big engine in it. So it's literally 40 years ago that he built this car, thanks to losing at a race and screaming alleyway track that was here on this airport at the other end of the facility.
That's right, it was down by the passenger terminal, which is where the market is, but no. This is one of the ones like myself and my goodness, I think we're the only three here.
It's like another 1951 Chevy. It's not the Fleet line like we was video on the channel last month, but that's really nice. A friend of mine's got a 49.
Control below us in signing on office. If you'd like to run your car today, then you're more than welcome to do so. Of course, we do the same thing again tomorrow. If you'd like to run today, you are at liberty to join us. Looks like there's going to be plenty of track time available to stay. So, as I said, spot because it had the best grip available, and seems to be bearing that out. We had some testing yesterday, and there was at least one or two of the cars that were here at the first event, in particular Psycho Phil Druid with the 403 Mafia Ford Pop, and they were very pleased with the results they were getting over and above what they achieved at the last event. And at the last event, they cleared the table. In fact, there was a £100 bounty on Phil's head from me for anyone that beats him in competition. Because the concrete we've got, that's why we chose this. We've got 200 feet of concrete before it transitions into tarmac, so you've got a much better contact patch, so it does mean that the cars have got a much better chance of hooking.
And with the tarmac being black, it'll be absorbing that traction that way as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, the concrete works pretty well. It's got good mechanical grip. It's better. I mean, when we first started doing that prep, we ran some more wheel.
Do you have one of your business cards? One of your business cards?
It's got a small scope in it, so it's a lot more compact.
I'm just fighting the wind at the minute. We've got wind blowing everything around.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you, my man.
From Yorkshire.
Brilliant. Cheers. Thank you.
We've had to spend an awful amount of money on the infrastructure here, and it would never have happened without the generosity of so many racers, and to be honest, some people who've never really been involved with drag racing at all that are out marshalling with us and what have you. It's such an amazing team effort to get this place to where we are now. And if you're enjoying your day, if you think it's good value for money, if you're loving the variety, you can help us just by posting a picture. Fortunately, because all of us, we're a bit concerned. Extra now, and it is working very well.
Yeah, what we did is after the first event, we examined the start line and looked at the contact patch and the pattern we had, and it was pretty obvious that because all of these concrete block tracks have got expansion joints in them. What was happening, the expansion joint has got nothing in it, so it meant that there was a gap, and the gap meant that there was
Hi man, you okay?
12, yeah.
Hello fella, so I'm just doing some videoing for a YouTube channel. What engine has this got under the lid?
Rover 5.3, Wildcats.
Oh, it's still a Rover? Right. Okay, 5.3. Yeah, so it certainly goes well, doesn't it? That's fast. Yeah. That's going well. Okay, I'll leave you to it. Thank you. It's a 5.3 litre Rover in it. Yeah, I'd have thought it would have been LS or something. Yeah, I mean it screams, doesn't it? It's difficult to hear what you're saying, but yeah, 5.3 litre Rover.
Yeah, I've got a couple of the Taz racing cars down there. Oh, here we go again.
has come in all shapes and sizes. This gorgeous A60 pickup. Again, we've got so many pretty cars here, but we've got so many pretty cars that are very, very quick as well. So around about the time that I semi-retired from waffling at drag racing events, this car had been completed, it had come out, done various rounds, and they were just about nailing it. So first event 3 weeks ago here, trying out different settings with suspension, tyre pressures and power application. Yeah, and that was pretty much what we said last time, controlled wheel spin, but around about the halfway down the track point was where he was getting a little loose on the back end.
Door as opposed to the normal twos.
It's rather nice though, I was videoing it earlier.
5 minutes up the road.
What's he got under the lid?
That's nice.
And it's great to see our camping area filling up. We've got, well, I would say 4 times the size of the general public camping. Lovely to see. And we're probably twice the size in the public car park as well. One thing that neither me nor the other Paul has mentioned all day is the fact this is a bank holiday weekend. We are all set up just in case of any nastiness happening with the weather on Sunday, that we can be here on Monday as well. But so far, weather forecast looks like being very much in our favour. elimination